I'd like to invite Willem, Kieran's brother, to the front.
Thanks very much. Hi, everyone. I'm Willem, Kieran's brother. I'm going to use some notes on this phone here because I'm so emotional that my short-term memory is gone. There's a few neuroscientists here. They can confirm this is a real thing. Also, I'll quickly point out that the bridesmaids look absolutely amazing. The bar has been set very high. And I'm technically speaking Kieran's older brother. And I say it's like that because I think in some ways he's more mature than me. For example, he has way better facial hair. It's just he can grow a way fuller beard. I don't know what went wrong with me, but that's one of the things. I'm not upset about it. There's some people here I haven't said hi to yet, but hopefully we'll have the time to shake hands and chat a bit. And the first thing I'll mention now is that it's crazy that I'm only visiting Kieran for the first time, now, and he's been here for more than 7 years. So what happened? When I think about that, some of the excuses that come to mind are that there was this major global pandemic, kind of got into the way. Australia locked down really hard. It was hard to go in or go out. I think at some point Kieran was stuck in a hotel room for 2 weeks. You couldn't even open the window, which is absolutely insane. I would be even crazier than I am if it had been me. He enjoys the solitude, so maybe it wasn't that bad. But another year, the entire country was on fire. Couldn't come either. Just wasn't a good time. And then I started a new job, and you can't easily take a couple weeks off when you just get started. So I'm so happy to finally be here. And sorry it took so long. I want to say that to you, to the Nasser family. Thank you for welcoming us with open arms. And also shout out to your friends, who I think are honestly so cool and interesting. I'm looking forward to chatting with the ones I haven't spoken with yet. I think I can speak for all of the Dutchies, even for Brazil maybe, when I say that we're quickly falling in love with your country, the people, the kangaroos, that possum that came by to eat our cupcakes last night. It's been an amazing last 2 weeks here, witnessing the life that Kieran and Helen have been building for themselves. And it's been so overdue. Personally, I feel a huge sense of relief now, better understanding why you decided to move to the furthest place away on the planet from me. But it makes sense, and jokes aside, I know you would have followed Helen anywhere, and I know I'll be back much sooner next time. Helen and Kieran actually met in my apartment in New York City, a day that I wasn't around. I don't know where I was. Maybe they planned it exactly like this. It wasn't coincidental, was it? But yeah, my flatmate Eric, good guy, he hosted some guests for a pre-party, and I learned about their meeting, this beautiful encounter, only much later. They hit it off right away. Then they lost touch for a while, which makes sense, right, when you're separated literally by oceans. And they reconnected and became inseparable. Yeah. And so what happened was that Helen caught Kieran's attention. She walked into the room. He was busy playing FIFA, and he thought that the best thing he could do was to pick the Lebanese team to impress her. Was it the Australian? Because in my notes I wrote maybe Uruguay. I really don't remember. So yeah, he made it really tough for himself. And another thing he did, which he thought was brilliant, was to imitate Marty McFly's voice from Back to the Future, which is crazy, but it totally worked. He also did Morgan Freeman's voice, but that one didn't really land, I think. That one didn't work. So my view is that they are perfect for each other. They have so many interests in common. They are helping each other grow, understand themselves better. You're both truly an inspiration for me. And now about my brother, he probably doesn't know this because we used to fight a lot, especially when we were trying to get time on the Xbox. Also, when you were trying to protect me from my stupid decisions, and I always love you for that. But yeah, from the youngest ages, he's always had this immense sensitivity. This sensitivity that's sadly absent or reduced in a lot of people, which translated in more empathy, experiencing things and emotions strongly. For him as a child, witnessing suffering like homelessness was always something that would move him to tears, something that should happen to everyone. But for him, life in all forms, animals and plants, is sacred. And that sensitivity also translated to tremendous creativity. His senses have always been hyper-tuned for music, for art. He played in movies, TV shows. He was Napoleon on French TV. He created stop motions and... Nah, it was good. Animatronics, robots. He learned programming just because why not? But it was always smaller things that blew me away. I remember sitting in the kitchen in Paris, close to Paris where we live, eating a snack. And there would be various electrical appliances on in the background, maybe the microwave, the oven. And he would point out to me that the microwave makes a B flat, the fridge is humming along with a C note, and the mixer is a G sharp. Like, which I don't know how you can figure that out, but it was right. So I think you're a bit of a savant, Renaissance guy. You need to spend a bit of time with him to start noticing these little miracles. I'm not saying you've figured it all out. We're all works in progress, but I think your heart is in the right place, and probably that's the most important thing. So in my mind, Kieran, you've always had the pursuit of things that really matter, the things that you love, instead of doing what's expected, and for that I always look up to you. And I think I need to be a bit more like you in that sense. I work in finance. Yeah, I have no doubt that you guys will live up to your vows. I haven't heard them yet, but no doubt. I think you'll continue to grow together, to better yourselves and us. And as our Aboriginal friend said yesterday, with knowledge comes responsibility, and I think you will continue to know each other better and be responsible together and for each other. So to wrap this up, because there's a few of us that are going to be speaking, I wish you all the best in the future, in Australia, everywhere else. I'm looking forward to selfishly include myself in your nerdy geek paradise of a life a lot more. And I think there's a lot of really funky stuff we can do together as a family. I think the future has never looked so bright. So thank you for everything.
Thank you, Willem.